Hi, I'm Local 3's Eric Irvin.
And I'm Mollie Hollebeke.
And this is Explore the UP Shore Copper Country Edition.
You know, after the Father's Day flooding, the Copper Country made a huge comeback. They're absolutely 100% open for business.
And we're definitely going to check out some of the impacted areas, but we're also going to spend some time on the water, cast a few fishing lines, check out some nice restaurants.
We're even going to drive all the way up to Copper Harbor. We'll dive into some of the mining history and even take things underground for a mine tour.
Well, there's very little time and so much to do, so let's go.
It is being classified as one of the most severe storms in Upper Michigan history.
7 inches in less than 6 hours. That's the amount of rainfall seen in Houghton.
Water washed over and took out this road completely, taking a car down with it.
Total devastation how in one night things can get this wrecked.
Water has completely washed through here, taking down the sides of businesses and this absolutely enormous Taco Bell drive-through sign.
I mean, all of our local municipalities have done an outstanding job. The city of Houghton, I mean, Lake Linden, I mean, these towns are in bad shape, and you know, we're hoping to get some help out there.
Governor Snyder today declared a state of disaster for Houghton.
We have to remember that this is a once-in-a-thousand-year event.
4 to 5 feet of mudslide and rocks right behind my house. The waterway came on both sides of my house. I was trapped in my house.
We talked to emergency management, which said this is going to take months and tens of millions of dollars to repair the damages. The Father's Day flood in the Keweenaw Peninsula was a natural disaster unlike anything that has ever been experienced in the UP for generations. Several streets were destroyed and floodwaters rushed into the main business district of Houghton, which eventually poured into the Portage Canal, turning it into a muddy river.
Came in, I got here about a little after 7 and looked up the Dodge Street here. And there was just water coming everywhere. And the whole street here had flooded. The water was going down the hole there, came through the patio, destroyed all the patio, and really all you could do was just sit and watch it.
Right.
So that's what we did. And then as everything came through, it came this direction. It eventually pushed out this door. There was a stream of water shooting out of that for quite a while. An incredible group of people came in, and you know, there was you find a shovel, they'd pick it up and they'd help. We were able to clear away a lot of the rock and sand and open up the drains down the street.
Actually, by about 9 o'clock Saturday morning, just about anybody could walk was out here with shovels and brooms and shovels.
Neighborhoods in surrounding areas such as Lake Linden saw some of the heaviest damage. But as always, the true colors of Upper Michigan shined through, and the entire UP rallied around the Keweenaw.
We're out here at Elmers County Market in Escanaba. Local 3 is partnering with the Radio Results Network to collect items to donate to our friends and neighbors in the Copper Country.
Disaster relief events were held in almost every Upper Peninsula county following the flood, and donations of all kinds came pouring in.
We want to do anything that we can to help out, and it has been absolutely amazing today, an overwhelming show of support.
The compassion Ubers have for their neighbors is unmatched. Neither is their grit and determination to persevere.
The one thing that struck me is that everybody was working together. That's what we do here in the UP. Everybody's getting involved, whether it's the road commission, the firefighters, and just people out with their trucks, their shovels, the backhoes, whatever, cleaning up the mess, getting a good start on it, not waiting for someone to come and help. Basically taking the bull by the horns, taking the situation in their own hands to basically make a 1,000-year storm and the results of it, you know, mitigated right away and get back to work.
I
think the recovery efforts in Houghton County as a whole really encompasses the blue-collar feel of Houghton as a whole, and the UP as a whole, to say the least. Just Agate Street alone was one of the hardest hit, and they've recovered in such a short amount of time. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, in just a couple of months, this entire road here was completely washed out, completely devastated. No way that any carts could pass through here, and as you can see, it's already repaired, and that's just like many of the other roads throughout Houghton County that were destroyed in the Father's Day flood.
Part of our response was also to keep things flowing here in Houghton, keep people able to get to where they want to eat and shop and get the beaches put back together and the parks open, and just make sure that, you know, with everything that was going on, that folks had these places that they wanted to go, whether it was to buy supplies or go out to dinner or go hang out at the beach. So we're still open, and everything was open. You could still get to the state parks, you could still travel between towns and see and enjoy all these amenities that, you know, that nature has out here.
Well, up next, we'll enjoy some of those amenities ourselves as we head out on the Portage Canal and later downtown Houghton.
Freshwater Vacation Rentals has relaxing getaways perfect for any occasion, with over 65 properties nestled along the waterways of Michigan. From cabins to cottages and luxury homes, from your own private island to lodges big enough to host family reunions. Have waterfront cabins or lakeside homes you wish to rent out? Allow us to partner with you in making your investment property thrive. Freshwater Vacation Rentals, providing a moment of peace for guests and a peace of mind to owners.
Great American Disposal. No job is too small, no job is too big. Locally owned and operated in the UP. Serving Iron, Marquette, Alger, Dickinson, and Delta counties. Great American Disposal.
You call it vacation, we call it home. City of Houghton.
The all-new Yamaha Wolverine X2. Purpose-built for exploring tight technical terrain. And boasting next-level versatility. No other side-by-side delivers this level of proven off-road performance. The all-new Wolverine X2 from Yamaha.
Available now at M&M Power Sports in Hancock.
Wickley Agency of Hancock is a locally independent insurance agency. Wickley provides customers with the right coverage for home, business, auto, and more. Dedicated to helping customers find the best coverage for them, Wickley Agency makes buying insurance simple and effortless.
We had a full day planned, so we stopped at the Kaliva Cafe in Hancock for a bite to eat.
Flavored onions? Too chewy for you?
Extra onions.
After way too much food, we headed to the waterfront in Hancock for some much-needed R&R.
Maybe we'll have some luck today.
Pontoon boat, very updated, very nice, courtesy of M&M Power Sports. So thank you to those guys for hooking us up bad. We're about to cast a couple lines and just keep on sending it.
Did it.
was a fish, I'd eat it. Many failed attempts later, we decided to throw in the towel. But on the plus side, we had just enough time to take one last spin around the bridge.
a long day of exploring the entire Keweenaw Peninsula, we decided to stop and get some food at the famous Ambassador restaurant.
And by the looks of it, the pizza is supposedly one of the best things on the menu, so we're about to figure that out. I'm about to split this lobster pizza with our boss, Tony, to my left. About to crush it.
And I guess a lot of these recipes are original recipes, and the building has been around for over half a century.
The Ambassador is certainly an institution in the Houghton area. It's been as it is now for over 53 years, and we pride ourselves on quality and consistency. And if you've graduated from Tech or came through Houghton in the last 50, 60 years, you've probably stopped by the Ambassador, and you can come back and have the same exact pizza today.
After dinner, we hopped next door to the Keweenaw Brewing Company to polish off an overall great day. Coming up, we get to explore the historic Quincy Mine.
There's a place in Michigan like no other. A peninsula surrounded by the greatest of the Great Lakes, where winter is met by hardy souls and snow can be found in abundance. The Keweenaw Peninsula is calling. Explore our wilderness. Discover our past. Your adventure awaits. Bring your family, your friends, and connect to this place.
The Keweenaw Convention and Visitors Bureau invites you to come and experience the Keweenaw Peninsula.
Get the latest UP news, weather, and sports from Local 3, anytime, anywhere, with the UPMatters.com mobile app. Download it to your tablet or smartphone today by searching for UP Matters. The UPMatters.com mobile app, sponsored by Shunk Furniture of Marquette.
The Keweenaw National Historical Park is 21 heritage sites scattered throughout the Copper Country, from Copper Harbor all the way down to Porcupine Mountains Wilderness State Park and then back to Hancock Homestead Museum. Each of them helps tell a more complete story of the Copper Country.
Great American Disposal. No job is too small. No job is too big. Locally owned and operated in the UP. Serving Iron, Marquette, Alger, Dickinson, and Delta counties. Great American Disposal.
Michigan Technological University offers over 120 undergraduate degree programs and 70 graduate degree programs. Michigan Tech education ensures alumni find careers they love with a 92% job placement rate. Learn more about Michigan Tech at mtu.edu.
The costs are adding up. Jack Bergman helps corporate special interests, and we pay the price. Bergman gave massive tax cuts to drug company donors. He privatized Social Security, and his tax plan adds nearly $2 trillion to our national debt.
The bottom line, Washington politicians have forgotten who they're supposed to represent. I'll fight to protect Social Security and Medicare and bring back good paying jobs. I'm Matt Morgan, and I approve this ad because I'll work with both parties to fight for Northern Michigan and the UP.
This is the historic Quincy Mine in Hancock. We're about to take things underground for a tour.
Will be about 365 feet down, measured on the vertical. As a reference, that's about 2.5 times the height of that building.
chilly.
Oh, yeah.
Level 7 of 92. There's that number 2 shaft we were talking about going down the 82nd level. In front of us is an 832-pound piece of mass copper known as native copper, pure elemental copper. Rings like a bell. 99.9% pure. Quincy was lucky enough to often have as much as 0.1% of silver on his boat. If you're going to have an impurity, silver's not a thing to have, is it? Let's go back to the 1850s. That's all you have. Light. No. Probably 2 candles going, in all fairness, because I do want my buddy to see the end of that steel clearly. 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, that's your schedule, day or night, and nothing but a fragile candle or 2 to light your way. You can hear the water dripping. Water and flame, never a good mix. Maybe my buddy's just a little clumsy this morning. Loses his footing in this dim light, stumbles and falls, taking our candle down with him. This was all done by hand, ladies and gentlemen. Done by hand. You're clambering around somewhere up here. That's the working face, somewhere up there.
After our journey through the mines, we got to take an up-close look at the Nordberg steam hoist, the world's largest steam-powered hoist engine.
And there is an allure to this place. There's a raw beauty that you can't escape no matter where you go. And for a lot of people, it's what brings us back.
Up next, we'll take the trek to Copper Harbor.
Where'd you find that fancy dress? Show us your goodwill. Cleaned your closet out, but where did it go? Show us your goodwill. It's a fashion frenzy, hip and trendy. Racks and racks, they're never ending. Come on now, show us your goodwill. Come on now, show us your goodwill.
I'm Jack Bergman, and I approve this message. There's no support for families when life gets challenging. so I'm lending a hand. I'm washing dishes. I'm taking kids to practice. Let's go. But most importantly, I'm fighting for paid family leave, because every family member should be able to take paid leave when life gets challenging.
Jack, it's time to clean the bathroom.
Get me back to Washington so I can get this law passed.
Swift True Value in Houghton always has wonderful gifts, specialty products, home decor, housewares, and food products. There's always something cool and new at Swift True Value on Sheldon Avenue in Houghton.
And behind every project is a true value. Get your gifts at Swift's.
The Keweenaw National Historical Park is 21 heritage sites scattered throughout the Copper Country, from Copper Harbor all the way down to Quincy Mine Wilderness State Park and then back to Hancock Homestead Museum. Each of them helps tell a more complete story of the Copper Country.
Wickley Agency of Hancock is a locally independent insurance agency. Wickley provides customers with the right coverage for home, business, auto, and more. Dedicated to helping customers find the best coverage for them, Wickley Agency makes buying insurance simple and effortless.
Well, here we are. We made it. We're at the summit, the very top of the Keweenaw Peninsula, beautiful Copper Harbor. It's absolutely gorgeous out today, and at good 80 degrees, the sun at my back, I'm just enjoying it, and the ride was awesome, to say the least. I'm just going to keep walking, enjoy the sights. While along the Copper Country shore, we ran into a couple of explorers from Wisconsin.
We're enjoying the summer months of the UP. We love coming up here to go snowboarding and that sort of thing, and we haven't made it up here during the summer yet, and this is just impeccable. This is the best. Weather's great, mountain biking's great, food's great, it's just better than
world class.
Yeah, no bugs. It's just the best weather. This whole thing, this is my my patent pending design. My truck top tent is the name of it. It's a truck bed cover that comes up into a tent. 2 pieces of polycarbonate, and then yeah, so you can stay wherever you want. It's perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
After our run-in with Blair and Evan, it was time to take a little drive up to the overlook of Brockway Mountain.
I like this one.
Okay, though. Ontonagon Rock Painters, FB, 2018.
It's the last place on Earth. It's just like, you look north and that's Canada, and it's, I don't know, you can't beat it. I try and tell people, it just has its own vibe.
Yeah.
This, aside from the rest of the UP, in my opinion, too, the Keweenaw itself is just, so unique in its own.
More untouched.
Yeah.
Just you can really be yourself.
Yeah, you can, there are no rules. You can be yourself, and it's great.
Great American Disposal. No job is too small. No job is too big. Locally owned and operated in the UP. Serving Iron, Marquette, Alger, Dickinson, and Delta counties. Great American Disposal.
Michigan Technological University offers over 120 undergraduate degree programs and 70 graduate degree programs. Michigan Tech education ensures alumni find careers they love with a 92% job placement rate. Learn more about Michigan Tech at mtu.edu.
You can tell a lot about how people are doing by the roofs on their houses and the tires on their vehicles. Here in God's country, I see too many bald tires and roofs that need patching because folks here are still struggling. My family's been in the UP for 5 generations, and I know people here work hard. But Lansing just doesn't get us. I'll work with anyone who will help create good local jobs, stand up for our veterans, and protect our drinking water. I'm Scott Dianda, and I'll always put UP families first.
You call it vacation? We call it home. City of Houghton.
At American Forest Management, we're in this for the land and for people like you who love the land. We've helped landowners sell, buy, improve, and enjoy millions of acres across the country. To best serve the spectrum of needs, we offer a comprehensive suite of services, including land management, real estate services, wildlife management, timber sales, and much, much more. With American Forest Management, you can be sure that we're in this for you, and we're in this together.
So our journey ends here.
Yeah, we've reached the very tip of the Keweenaw Peninsula, so that's a wrap for us.
Join us next time as we continue to explore the UP shore.
It's another hard day at the office.
I don't think it works. Myself. I think that's all tied down.
Jesus! Be out here.
Selfie video. Eric, I love it when you don't actually sing the words, but you're just like...
You can't understand the words of that song.
I know.
That's all I know.